Hey, Barry, William, Maglidity from the Game Changers. Today I want to record a video around 5 ways that mentoring can really help improve your leadership skills. And this is one that's close to my heart. Growing up, I never really planned on being in business for myself. I never really had this, I wasn't typically entrepreneurial. I didn't believe that I was. I never really planned on changing the world or changing lives or going into business. And, one day I found myself in my own business. And I remember that when I started my own business, I had this distinct feeling that, holy shit, what do I do? My whole life going through as an employee, I feel that I disrespected the mentors and the coaches and the support and the advice that I had around me because I believed that I knew it all. And it wasn't until I landed my own business that I realized, oh my God, I didn't make use of those mentors growing up and going through my earlier years. And yet it was only a few short weeks later I realized, well, hang on, this is actually where the real journey, the real learning begins, because I have the opportunity to shape who I choose to be in the world right now, who I choose to allow into my circle to influence me, to mentor me, and to coach me. And so 5 ways that mentoring can help your leadership skills are very similar to the way they helped mine. Before I knew it, I went from starting my own business to having more than 20 staff and really having no idea what I was doing. Every day I was showing up at work and I had 20 people's lives and their family who, in many ways I was responsible for supporting and providing for. And yet I was also in a role where I had to answer their questions day in, day out and be seen as a leader. And fortunately or not, my first business didn't work out so well. And yet out of that, I really learnt and understood how I created a job for myself and how I created reliance upon my employees rather than genuine leadership. And I think that the significant difference is that, we go through these stages as entrepreneurs that Michael Gerber talks about, 4 stages. And the first stage is the technician. We're very good at doing something that we choose to jump into business to, pursue being excellent at something. And we get to this point where all of a sudden we get busy and we need to start hiring staff. So we start to step out of being the technician and we start to step into being a manager. We have other staff, we're still doing a bit of technical stuff, we're still managing as well. Then we get to a position where we start hiring more staff and all of a sudden we can't kind of keep up to dealing with all the conversations. That we then start to step into being a leader. And the skill set of a leader is very different to the skill set of a manager. A manager's role is more so around being there on a peer-to-peer level and being a little bit more stuck in the details, a little bit more in the accountability of getting things done. This is my belief as well. You might have a different view on managers to leaders. Leaders is more, I feel, around leading by example, leading by vision, having the ability with your words to impact and influence people far more than you're getting in and doing. Now, it doesn't mean that as a leader you're not stepping in and doing it, but you have people that are looking to you for leadership. And, I've seen a significant difference in companies that have strong leadership and someone strong at the front to someone who shies away from leadership and prefer to be more of a manager and on their level. So, 5 ways that mentoring can really help develop your leadership skills. Number 1 is help you with your listening. Okay, help you to listen for not just what's said, but what's not said. Strong leaders have this sixth sense or this ability to hear things that aren't said. They have this sense. It's almost like the same sense that mothers have around their child. Their child is that they know things that they haven't necessarily been told instinctively. I think number 2 is that mentoring can really help you to tap into that innate intuition and knowing. There's a study that was done and it showed that I think it was like as high as 89% of leaders, of good leaders, deemed that they would make a decision on intuition or from heart, and they would back it up logically. And a lot of the time with management, we're making decisions logically because it's right based on process, procedures, or protocols. Yet when you're out in front of your organization leading, often the path that you're leading on hasn't been trodden before. You're out there trailblazing, you're out there innovating and disrupting and doing something different. So you can no longer rely on past experiences or process or system to get you to where you want to go because you're creating a new path for yourself. And so, that second point is that we really need to learn and be mentored around how we can start to tap into our heart more and start to trust our intuition more. Number 3 is language. I believe that language has the power and the ability to change lives. In fact, I know that to be true. we can have a conversation with one of our clients and through a very short conversation, see their life, see their results, see their experience on a whole new trajectory based on language. And so mentoring can help to improve your language and your structure of words, the way that you speak, what you say and what you don't say, in such a way that allows you to really shift and move a room, shift and move your staff and your employees, your clients in such a way that allows you to be an even more powerful leader. Number 4, I think, is around feedback. Is when we're in this position of leadership and people are looking up to us, we often feel a bit isolated. We often feel that we can't have somewhere to turn to get the answers, because we don't want to be seen to be vulnerable or to share our fears or frustrations, because we have to put on the armor for our staff and for people around. And so mentoring around leadership can really provide a sounding board, can really provide somebody there to just have a different perspective, have a different point of view than what you might be telling yourself in your own mind, which allows you to reflect on things differently, see things differently, and create a different experience for those that you're leading. And number 5, I think, and I've said this time and time again, is that a business will never outgrow the business owner. So therefore, in order for your business to grow, you as a business owner needs to grow. And so having mentorship around your leadership can really help you to grow in every aspect of your business and of your life, very much through the inner game that allows you to continually stretch the bar, stretch the envelope of how you're showing up as leader, be called out on your staff, remove the limiting beliefs that are preventing you from being your authentic, genuine, and vulnerable self, ultimately allowing you to make a far bigger impact. So that's my kind of key 5 points around how mentoring can help develop your leadership skills. If you are out there right now and you own a business and you're wanting to work with somebody who can help you to expand and build on those leadership skills, who knows, we might be the right fit for you. Be sure to drop us an inquiry. We'll be happy to give you a call and just work out whether or not the Game Changers might be a fit to help you and your leadership skills go to the next level. Thanks for watching, guys. Barry William Magladidi from the Game Changers, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one soon. Bye for now.